Hello and welcome to a Eurovision bet in Kyiv. Today's video is about the jury final that went to last night. I'm just going to give you a bit of a rundown of what went on and go on about the dummy voting and what happened there. Now, in the order they were performing, Israel will be the first performer, followed by Poland. Now, obviously going second seems to be quite a bad thing to be in Eurovision history, that whoever comes second's got no chance of winning, but I think she's going to get a lot of votes from the public because Poland tend to do that quite a lot. Now we're going to be 18th in the order of performing. Now in the past 10 years 4 winners have come from the 18th position, and also the more interesting with this is the last person to do it was Emily de Forest with Teardrops, and she co-wrote the current UK entry, so let's hope it is an omen for her. I mean, as performances go, she was really awesome. It was the biggest cheer of the night with the audience that were in the arena yesterday. She did it really well, and I really hope that she gets a decent position. Don't expect her to win, it'd be great she did, but top 10 or at least left hand side of the board would be a good result for me. Of the big five that I didn't get to see in full, love France. France was awesome. I think she's great. I really enjoyed the performance. Germany, she was good as well. Liked her performance. Italy, if it wasn't for the gorilla, I don't think it would just be an average song. But I think with the gorilla, but it's part of the song and it's part of what the song's about, and there's a lot of the dancing, so I'm not quite sure how well it's going to do. Obviously Ukraine. Now Ukraine don't have the countdown clocks on them anymore, which sort of gave me that my personal appeal to them. The clock counting down because the song's called Time, so it was quite a nice gimmick, which is not doing for some reason, which is a pity, because I think it would sort of not enhance performance, just make it look a bit different at the end of the day. So after all the performances happened, and Portugal seemed to be having the same thing, I'm hoping on the final night it's not going to be like this. That the problem with, I've noticed even from the semis, they're blanking out his performance in the arena. If you can't see him from the front onwards, you can see the back of his head, and for some unknown reason, and I still don't know for this reason, and still keep doing it, and the only screens you can see are on each side, and they blank them out. I don't understand that. I mean, personally, I think Portugal are actually going to win, not because I think it's the best song. I don't particularly like the song a lot, but it seems to be quite popular, and on the good side, I don't mind going to Lisbon next year. Now, it's great that a song that hasn't won, and Portugal have been in Eurovision a long time, it's just a shame that that could be their first ever win. The song's more memorable about the song and not about the singer and how it's all going about or anything like that. It's just a bit of a pity. But we'll have to wait and see on the final. Now, after the initial, like I say, Jamala does her new single, Ruslana opened the show, and there was also the winner for Junior Eurovision came up on stage for a bit of a chat. Viduka was on, but he's only doing the introduction for the votes with his mother, or his so-called mother. It's a shame because I loved him to perform the actual song. Maybe he'll do it tonight, I don't know. I mean, sometimes the jury thinks to me slightly change things. They may see if it works well or not, and they may go through with it. Anyway, on to the voting procedure. Now, the voting procedure is exactly as it was last year, that they'll do all the jury votes, and then they'll do the public votes at the end. Now, it's a bit of a mixed thing with fans, and it is with me, and I quite miss the old-fashioned way of doing it, and this way it's more exciting, and I think up to a point it did, but then I'm a bit like that with it really. I'm going on with it. But anyway, go what happened last night. Now, after all the juries picked after they sorted it all out, the United Kingdom and Croatia were in the joint first place, and Sweden were last. So, and then they started doing the public votes, and the UK got 12. So I thought, well, that was quite amusing, and we ended up 11th in the end. So obviously they did all the usual thing, and the winning song was Armenia. Now, usually at the jury finals, whoever wins, there's no chance of winning. So I assume because of that, Armenia's not going to win. One thing I will quickly mention that now the UK votes are be given out by Katrina, our last winner, 30 years ago. She wasn't there last night. It was a bloke doing it instead, and there was all this joke. Oh my God, you changed Katrina. That time's not been good to you and all that. She can't even be bothered to be at a rehearsal. Anyway, we'll still see that out tomorrow night. So, and that basically, they did that. Not many people stayed for it, but I did. And of course, my other half, I've never been to a jury final before, so I wanted to see what it was like, and quite pleased we got to the front and we got to see them perform quite close up. Tomorrow night we're not going to, or sorry, tonight even, we're not going to be anywhere. We don't really want to be, because it'll be too squashed and too jam-packed. We got to see them all perform, so I'm all happy with that. So we'll probably be near the back section of the Golden Circuit that we're in, and as long as we can get to see a recent amount to the scoreboard when they come to do the voting. So that's basically it for my quick review of the jury show. I will come back with another video of the top 10 of songs I want to win. Or might be too that I make a lot of changes, because a lot of the songs in my top lot are not there anymore. So I will give you a quick video of that as well. So keep on watching, and I'll speak to you all again pretty soon. Bye for now. Bye.